Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. This is a Focus Friday video, and for the month of June we're focusing on our designer series paper and how to make it do more with it. And today I've used it to die cut out all these shapes and make this quilt pattern. So I think it's quite fun and nice, so I thought I'd share it with you today. So let's stick that aside. This is the dice that I've used. It's called the Beautiful Shapes, and I used the smallest of these lovely hexagons, but of course you could have used any shapes you so wish. Okay, so I have here a piece of basic white cardstock, and this measures 14.35 centimeters by 10, and I'm just going to put it here on my craft sheet, get my glue. And I've cut out a lot of hexagons already, and these were using the In Colour Designer Series paper. So you can see I've got Starry Night, Tahitian Tide and Sweet Sorbet. Okay, and now we're just basically going to design and lay these out where we want these. So we just do this bit together, figure out where we want things to go, like that, and then coming down here. You can use both sides of your cardstock as well, so maybe I use that side there. It's the beauty of things being double-sided. And then coming down here, something like this. And then let's see here. You can use scraps from other places to fill in if you want. That's perfectly fine. Let's put that there. Let's have this one coming here. I'm just leaving a little gap, as you can see, between each one. I think that is good enough. And then we can use this little bit here, and you will sometimes get some colours together. I've tried to keep them apart, doesn't totally work out, but that's what you've got to have. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stick all of this down, and then I'll see you at the end. So I've cut all my pieces down, as you can see. Now we're just going to cut off the excess, and we're going to save these excess pieces because we're going to use them just to fill in where we need to on the other side. So just cut off these excess pieces. I'm just putting these pieces on my craft mat, silicone mat, so I don't lose them. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we have a few areas we need to fill in, and this is one of them, so I'm going to use this big piece here to fill in. It's a good time for my Tombow to stay. It doesn't want to work anymore, isn't it? There we go. That's perfect there. And now you can see here, I want a little piece, really little. So I'm going to use just this little scrap here. And you're going to cut most of this off, but it will just give that something so it looks properly finished off. And you just want to make sure you get take your time, just like that. Okay, and the same here. Last little bit here. And get out of the way. You just want to fill in these little gaps like this. Just give time for that glue to set. While you do that, we can get rid of these pieces. Put this away, and I'm just going to put that aside for all of that glue to properly dry, and we're going to do a little bit of stamping in the interim. The stamp set we're going to use is this one called Best Delivery, and I'm going to use this as Birthday Wishes. Now it does say Birthday Wishes signed, sealed and delivered. I've cut my stamp. The signed, sealed and delivered is fine. The Birthday Wishes is fine. So don't be afraid to do that. You can always put them back together on your block if you want. And I'm just going to stamp Birthday Wishes here. Okay, lovely. And this is Awkward Oasis. I'm stamping it in this colour because I don't have Starry Night at the moment in my cardstock. In the UK, unfortunately, we weren't able to order everything on our pre-order, and I'm filming this actually right at the end of April, even though it's going up much later, because I work about 6 to 7 weeks ahead of what you see on my YouTube channel. It just helps me to stay organised. So let's put that away, and let's cut this out freehand using our trimmer. So let's put this into the trimmer like that. Like that. You can see I'm being ever so precise with my measurements, but it works. Well, it works for me anyway. So get rid of the trimmer and these scraps here. Now I have a piece of Awkward Oasis, and I know it's a nice big sheet and I should be using a scrap. There's a very good reason why I'm using a big sheet. I don't have any scraps. We're only at the start of this colour and I haven't had a chance to create any scraps. So I am using a big sheet. Just haven't had the chance to create enough scraps. Let's move that aside and just cut this out. And I'm just using my big scissors because I find it the easiest with a long blade to get things approximation of straight. Okay, let's bring back our thingamajigs, our hexagons, and let's cut off all the bits we don't need. Okay, just like that. And this is how you do gunky scissors. But that's our pattern. I think it looks quite cool. So bring in our card base, which is Awkward Oasis. That's the standard A6 card base. So that's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. And I've got another piece of basic white here that I'm going to stick on the inside as our insert, and you could decorate this too in the same way. And then I'm going to put on my quilted piece, which is just like this, and then get rid of this. I never know which way this thing clips on. I always struggle. And now we're going to pop this up on dimensionals. So let's do that. this, I think, somewhere here, I think. Will do me. Birthday wishes. And then I'm going to use some of these gorgeous brushed brass butterflies to just decorate. I'm going to have one flying up the sides here. Just like that. And there you have the 2 cards, and I think it's a great way to make best use of your designer series paper. It stretches how you can use them, and if you've only got scraps, this is a great way to use up your scraps, because you can just cut out hexagons out of what you have left and then patchwork them together. So a really fun card. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know, and please don't forget to subscribe to future videos. As I said, if you want more information, everything is in the description box below. That includes the links to my Facebook groups. I have 2. One where I host a monthly online card club where we make projects just like this together. So do check that out. And a second one where I'm hosting a mega retired sale. So do have a look at that, because there's a ton of lovely retired goodies in that. So thank you again for checking me out. Well, you know what I mean. Sorry. Thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye bye.